Brian Austin Green, yep, the heartthrob from Beverly Hills, 90210, and Tichina Arnold, the hilarious powerhouse from Everybody Hates Chris. So, let's rewind to the golden era of Fox TV, the early 90s. Brian's living the high life on Beverly Hills, 90210. Tichina's making us all laugh on Everybody Hates Chris. But behind the scenes, these two were more than just rising stars, they were secretly dating. Here's how it all went down. Brian, who was really into music and producing at the time, found himself deep in the hip-hop scene. Tichina, who can seriously sing, was in that world too. Music brought them together, friendship followed, and soon, things got romantic. But there was a catch. Tichina told Brian, right from the start, nobody can know about this.
Clear in the... Tichina, I love you. I love you. She was very clear on day one of like, nobody can know about this.
Really?
Nobody. Like, can't tell people, can't talk about this.
Yeah.
Imagine being in your early 20s, sky high on fame, but also told you have to hide your relationship. Brian says this secrecy triggered all sorts of insecurities. He felt like he wasn't good enough for her, or like she was ashamed to be seen with him. It was tough. He was living in a world that didn't always accept him, and now, the person he cared about wanted to keep him a secret too.
My early 20s, I was living in a culture that wasn't accepting of me, but there was no way to get out of it, because that was just where my brain and my heart were.
Right.
So I was really insecure. And then I have someone who I'm attracted to who's telling me like, oh, you can't tell anybody?
Oh, yeah.
I think for me, like it really triggered something of like, oh, okay, I'm not good enough for any of this. You don't even want your friends to know that you're hanging out with me.
But the story doesn't end there. Over time, as Tichina started to feel comfortable with the idea of making their romance public, Brian realized he'd already pulled away. In his mind, it just didn't feel like a real relationship anymore, because it didn't start on honest ground.
I wanted to in the beginning for sure, and then I quickly felt like, oh, okay, just like my love of hip hop and all my other like this is, I have to shut the up and, you know, and sit in the back of the car and like just be happy that I'm in the car.
Fast forward a bit, Tichina recently opened up about their breakup. She admitted she was the one who called it quits. Why? She thought Brian, despite dating black women, would eventually end up with a white woman and share his success with someone else. She told him, I'm getting off this train. She doesn't regret it though.
The reason why we've come to the end of our road, I see you dating all these black women, now you're dating me, and you're not gonna end up with a black woman. You're gonna share your riches and your legacy with someone white. And so, I'm getting off this train.
She remembers the relationship as a great experience and still thinks Brian is a genuinely good guy. She just knew, deep down, it wouldn't last.
Guy, really nice guy, but it's just, I knew it wasn't going anywhere. But it was a great experience because he was a good human being.
Yeah.
Brian responded with a lot of respect. He explained that back then, he dated mostly black women because of shared interests in hip-hop, not because of any weird agenda. And, despite everything, these two are still close friends. Brian says, that's my girl. I will always have her back. She has always had my back. How many secret Hollywood romances end like that? So there you have it, a hidden 90s love story, full of heart, honesty, and a little bit of heartbreak. Who knew? If you want more untold tales from pop culture history, hit that subscribe button and stick around. I've got plenty more secrets to share.